All right, guys. What is knowledge? I personally believe that true knowledge comes from experience. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, if you were to hire, let's say, a business coach that you want to make $1 million, you're not going to go to somebody that read every single business book out there but haven't made the $1 million. You got to go to somebody that actually went and did it and understood and learned through different experiences through that business journey to understand what it truly takes to make $1 million. Because knowing it, just the books, is a very small percentage. There's mental mindset, there's a lot, you got to stay disciplined, you got to not be lazy, all these little things that you learn through experience. Same thing with doctors. Doctors will go to college for, I don't know, 8 to 10 years, and they don't know how to do a surgery after that. So all that knowledge of years of knowledge, that book knowledge, just they still need to go and get experience to finally understand how to do the surgery. They got to go and play with their hands and experience it, feel it, see what it truly is like. That's true knowledge. The books is limited. It'll just introduce you to what's going on. But when you finally experience it, there's this ups and downs and ups and downs. And then through experience, it actually builds you to actually get stronger. Okay? Experience is true knowledge. Now, let's take the universe, for example. The universe has all this knowledge, knows everything. Beginning, present, future, knows it all. But it still needs us to experience things so it knows what to do to fix in order to grow. So the universe needs us to experience to get its true knowledge through feelings, through experience and feelings. That's what true knowledge is. We can know everything, but until we go out there and actually do it and actually feel it, we truly don't know what it's like. So imagine that. Imagine you just study something and you know how everything about it, but you didn't actually go and do it. You might not even be that good. Basketball players, you can read every book you want on basketball and then go and shoot the basketball. You're not even going to get it in. Why? Because you got to get that experience. You got to get practice. Experience is true knowledge. But now we need to understand also with experience, it can get even deeper than that. Because if you can try to experience something in your mind before it's in this 3D world, you get the knowledge and it'll just bring you that reality. It'll bring you the right knowledge for you to have that experience. It'll bring you the right other experiences to get that big experience. So experience will really teach you how to feel, how to act, how to move, and how to do things in a certain way to make it successful. Because the knowledge alone, you can't really do much with it. You're not going to get abs by just reading about everything you need to eat and everything you need to do. To get the results, you need to go and experience it. You got to go and put in the work. Experience is true knowledge. That's why they have some teachers out there, some coaches who their students will do better than them. Because they'll have the same exact knowledge, but he went and experienced different things and the knowledge connected to his experience and he got even more knowledge. So what I want to say, guys, is don't be afraid to experience things because you don't know what it's truly like until you experience. You don't know what happiness is truly like until you experience it. You don't know what being rich is truly like until you experience it, right? And we need to also be careful what we experience, because you could just experience certain things you don't want to, but you keep feeding yourself knowledge through that experience. So we need to be careful of that. Choose your experience. Now that you understand that experience will bring you knowledge, what do you want to experience? Because the more you do of it, the more knowledge you get about it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful what you value. Value is another thing, right? Most new generation now, we just value experience versus, let's say, money. You have this piece of paper that in people's mind, it may be valuable, but the paper itself never has value. It's what you do with the money. It's the experiences that you have with the money. It's what you learned with the money. The money itself is no value. It doesn't matter if it's dollars, if I'm trading you with coins, if I'm giving you bags of rice, if we're just trading supplies. It doesn't matter. It's after you make that move, what is the value from that? So you need to understand that you got to be careful what you value, okay? You gotta kind of understand that certain experiences will bring you certain knowledge, but if you value the wrong thing, you try to experience the wrong things, you're gonna get the results that you don't want. You're gonna get the knowledge that you don't want, okay? Another thing is when you start to experience happiness in your life, just wake up and be happy, experience it, you're going to start to get the knowledge of how to be happy. It's just going to come naturally to you. So through experience, you get true knowledge. Remember, the universe knows it all, but it needs us to experience things. And then from there, it knows what to fix and what the next right step would be for that experience. So ladies and gentlemen, choose your experience and experience the things you want to experience, because through experience, it will give you more knowledge. And with more knowledge, you can get even more experiences of those. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Thank you guys. See you in the next one.